What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We back doing my first tech review here. Just going over a couple of gadgets I got for Christmas. First, we'll start with my hologram. Now, the reason I got this hologram, ladies and gentlemen, is to convey with my engine. Well, first, I'm working on a drone project here. It's really to convey with my engineers about like what type of part I'm trying to make. Let me give you a quick example so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So this is like the basic functionality of it, you know what I mean? But what I want to do is like parts I'm trying to make, they'll be able to see like an image, damn near like a 3D image of what I'm trying to make. This is just a little basic thing I got for it, you know, just to show basic little images and stuff like that. But let me dim the light so y'all can see it a little bit more. I don't know if y'all can. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty badass for what it is, you know, it ain't cost too much. But yeah, just to display what I'm trying to make here. And I keep y'all updated with that as well, as far as how the drone's coming out and stuff like that. But what I really wanted to review today, let me turn the lighting back up for y'all, is the Gen 2 Meta glasses. We're gonna let that stop spinning. When it stops spinning, I'll show you, it's like a sharp blade. I ain't gonna say a sharp blade, but it's pretty sharp. So it just rotates real fast. I guess like a 3D image pops up. But anyways, let's get to the nitty gritty. Boom. The Wayfarers. So your boy is blind a little bit, you know, so these is prescribed. You know, I ain't gonna, you know, these are prescribed. See if it has any personal information or whatever. But yeah, man, so that's how blind I am, if y'all can see. I mean, so we finna check them out, do a little review, see what it's hitting on. And if y'all just work with me, I'm gonna just adjust the camera a little bit so y'all can see me unboxing. Yeah, let's bring it down a little bit, yeah. Bring y'all up close and personal. Not personal, but up close. Aha. Let's see, so boom, we have it. I'm sick of looking at this box though, so let's tear that seal. To my Houston bros, you know. I think that's how you tear it. Let's see what it do. Boom, we tore this seal. Let's see what's inside. Y'all see? So first. Okay. Got a cool little case. All right, look cool little Ray-Ban case. Let's see what we got. All right. So right out the box, see that little glow, so I guess they tell you if it's charged or not. Got the cool Ray-Ban emblem right there. I don't know if y'all can see. Pretty cool. When you first open it up. Now that's pretty cool. Suede in there. So let's take the glasses out. These are the glasses right here, boom. All right, pretty cool. Set them down here real quick. Let's check this case out. So inside the case, you get a suede little case with like a charger dock inside there, you know? So let's see. Let me try them on first. Let me see what these hit for. They're pretty sturdy. It doesn't feel like they're too heavy, you know? Only thing I really didn't like about the Meta glasses at first is that they were so bulky. I guess the first generation. So fresh out the box, you know, you got the, boom, okay. They're not too chunky as I seen them, and if you can see, they kind of magnified. Yeah, your boy blind. I'm legally blind. Get y'all in that camera, see if y'all, damn. Okay, so let me see how I look in these drawings. First try, I can't really see myself, I got my contacts in, so how I look. You know, y'all comment, so boom, these what they look like on the face. Go a little side view, you know. So I got my contacts in, so everything is blurry, but I can barely see, but they look pretty casual for what they is, you know. So let's see, let's get into it. Now, I don't really know how to work these things, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, so I'm learning as I'm going. What I do notice when I look on the inside is, and I kind of did a little research, is these are AI glasses, so you actually have an AI to speak to. So over here, I guess that's the AI button for Meta. Asking the glasses questions and shit. And then, I guess this button right here is the record button. Yeah, so this little button right here is the record button. I'm guessing, let's see how that works. Oh. Let me try to press it on. Let me see. Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's a button, so you slide it. Let me see. I'm steady pressing it. Okay. Boom. What's going on? What happened? So they may not be charged. Yeah, my bad, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna have to charge Meta up. They sent me some dead glasses real quick. You know what I'm saying? I had to charge them, but I was definitely looking like, what the fuck? All right, so let's get back to it. I wasn't really all the way done with the unboxing. It just kind of threw me off when I put them on. I was expecting like a little ring or something, but no problem at all. They were just dead. Once I charged it up, I had to get it set up on my phone, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm recording this with my phone, so I won't be able to literally show you how, but I'll walk you through it real quick. It's not hard. Anyways, we got a little Ray-Bans, a little cloth. You know what I mean? Wipe your glasses. You don't have no foggy glasses, man. Got like a little get started thing, so they don't leave you all the way lost. Got my handprints on there, you know what I'm saying? They got like a little scroll, you know, show you how to do it, A to Z. Aside from it being dead, I'm pretty impressed with the product, you know, and that QR code is actually that's what you'll scan to get started. Let's see what else we got. So this is the box it came in originally, you know, unfolded. Safety and warranty, better get those. Yeah, don't fall asleep on them and be out of some other glasses. Yeah. Yeah, so pretty cool casing. You know, it's pretty sturdy. It doesn't come all in the flimsy packaging. You pull on it. You know, it's pretty cool. So this right here, that QR code right there, that's what you'll be using to get started. Basically, from what I remember, is whenever you hit it, well, of course it's on your phone. On mine, it pulled up all my Instagram accounts, all my social media accounts. I picked a certain Instagram account that I have. I guess we're all, like if I want to share media, that's where it'll go. Drink break, hold on. Yeah, these pretty good. Yeah, but basically, like, yeah, I picked the social media. It had me try them on real quick, and it kind of set different little functionalities up. But let's put them back on. Let's see if we can get like a little dial or something to work. Okay, so we got a little, so it's we can take that off. Them bad boys charged up. Green. Now they say with the Gen 2, no, when I looked, it said, this is my first pair of Meta glasses, so don't quote me, but I just went off of, I just kind of binge watched people's reviews, and it's got different little details about it. So what I got from it is these last for 48 hours. The case does, so you can charge the case, and it'll charge the glasses up to 48 hours. And I think that's a big difference from the Gen 1. I've seen a lot of complaints that the battery wasn't lasting good. Let me put these bad boys back on. Now, forgive me for squinching and stuff. I do have my clear contacts in, so when I put, these are prescribed, so when I put them on, you know, it's kind of hurt a little bit. So yeah, I don't know if you, see, it's beeping and booping all in my ear right now, but it's pretty cool. So let me see if I can scoot up and just show you little cool things about it. I already got little smudges on it, but this is basically what we're looking at. Let me get it. Let me see if I can dial into a button. You know, that right there, I believe that's the on and off button right there. Yeah, right there. That's the on and off button. That right there is the Meta button. I guess where you can say, hey Meta, and it'll you'll be able to ask the AI questions. I don't think you guys can hear it. Let me see. I don't got any music on to show you, but basically you can play music on it and stuff like that. I can barely see myself. I wonder how I look. Somebody, y'all screenshot me and send it to me on Instagram. How I look in these Johns. I can barely see. But they're pretty cool. You know, they're not too heavy on the face. They're pretty, dang, I got a smudge on them. Yeah, they're not too heavy on the face. The first versions of these I seen, they were real bulky. I didn't really I wasn't a big fan of them, but these right here, they're pretty cool. They're pretty realistic looking. When people see you with them on, I don't assume that they'll be like, damn, like, what bro got on his face? But they look pretty cool for what they are. And my hands are real oily. I put some oil in my dreads. You gotta forgive me, but yeah. And that's so magnified in, bro. I'm blind. There goes your recorder. I don't know which one is the light and which one is the, let's see if we can get a, okay. So there goes the light right there. And I guess that's recording. Okay. So it's pretty cool, you know? And I seen something that said, you can make these things read. I like to read, so like, I wonder, I do more reviews about me doing different things with them, and I start doing more content. But yeah, I seen somebody look at a book and it just started reading it in their ear. You know, but I like this case. I keep showing it. It's a pretty cool case. You know, it's pretty cool and stuff. Once I learn more about it, I'll do more reviews on it. Another thing I want to talk about is pretty sturdy. Like, it doesn't fall, like, it doesn't just fall out as soon as you open the case. There's like a charger dock inside there, like right there on the nose, it secures it. You know, I'm fully holding it upside down. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, when you grab it to take it out, you gotta kind of tug it a little bit. But let's see if we can see the speakers. Now, it's supposed to be 2 speakers along here, I think, like along here on each side, so you can hear it on the ear. Not 2, I actually think it's more than 2 speakers, but they're right along the ear, so you can hear it pretty good. All the notification settings that it's been giving me, it's been like right on the ear. It hasn't been too loud or anything, but you know, it's been like a quiet sound. But here they are, ladies and gentlemen. They're pretty cool. Let me chunk these joints on. I'd definitely be doing more content. I wish I could hear it. I'll play some music or something. I gotta get a, okay. Let me see, okay, some music turned on my phone. Let me see. Oh. Oh, damn. Dang. You could kind of hear. Damn. Hold up. That jump was jet. Man, that got me looking crazy on camera. Man, let me get up close. I'm like, nah, this thing got me looking crazy. Let me see. Y'all hear it? Hey. Y'all can, I'm gonna assume y'all can kind of hear it a little bit, but these play it though. I'm listening to music, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you can tell like that. You know, but I like how I can barely see. I can just kind of see the frame, but it look pretty normal on the face. I hope that don't look too chunky. Let me pause that. So I think this is how you pause it. I'm pretty new. They say you, so it really got the functionality of an AirPod, right? So you hit it one time, it plays. Hit it again, it pauses. I think over here you swipe to turn it up and down like that. But yes, I gotta do, now that I got them, I can do a little binge watching and see how they actually work. I don't like doing all that binge watching and I don't even have it in my hand. It's like, dang, can't even, no diddy, can't even play with it. Not even in my hand. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick and simple tech review. Let me put it back in the case for y'all. It'll be way more videos coming, way more content being filmed with these glasses. They're pretty badass though, you know, nothing, you know, it's nothing really bad that I have to say about them. You know, I like the way they feel on the face. They're not too heavy. The nose guard, it's not too like, you know, sometimes they're pinching, you know what I'm saying? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna review these for about a week. Not review them, but I'm gonna just, you know, put them through a little test for about a week. You know what I mean? Where I'm saying record a couple videos and just see how they are in action. I can't stop putting them on. They're pretty badass, even though I can't even see myself. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna do a little review on them, do a test on them for about a week. And then I'm gonna come back with a follow-up, like a real review, how to use them and stuff, and what I really think about them. Cause you know, right now it's kind of biased. I just pulled them out the box. You know, I'm saying they clean and stuff, but I wanna really put them through a real tech test, trying to read books with them. different little stuff, but they're pretty cool. Dang, I'm blind. Look how just magnified they are. Dang, I already got smudges on them. Yeah, I can never commit a crime. Like, my hand's too oily. I leave a fingerprint. But yeah, man, I'm pretty impressed by these. They're pretty cool. They all right. I like them. It's my first pair of smart glasses, so we'll just see what they do. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, and subscribe. We'll have more tech reviews, and I keep you followed up with my drone project. I really want to try to see that. But anyways, y'all keep following up with me. Like, comment, and subscribe.